Okay. BBI to Saint Maarten.
Yeah, to Saint Maarten, here we go.
Again. Second time in 4 months. We always get excited to go along passage. Liz, this camera is amazing. I can see the bulk. So today is about a 90-mile sail. We've got 10 knots of wind. Our weather router, Chris Parker, gave us a forecast, and he also gives recommended sailing instructions, which is really nice. Last time we didn't take them, it caused us a little bit of a problem. Now I understand how he gives them and what we're supposed to do to act on them.
Right there, which is good. 38, 39, 4. Yes, you're gonna make a wide turn. Wide. Not hitting the reef. You're not hitting the reef.
So we're pulling out right between Necker Island and Eustatia Island near the bitter end off of Virgin Gorda. And we're just getting into the deep water. We're at 59 feet right now. And we'll be raising our sails in a few minutes. It looks like we've got a reasonable wind angle. And we're just now starting to hit the swell. So the boat's going to get bumpy here in a few minutes. So this is kind of awesome sight to see. There's a massive sailing ship next to us, but it's a 3-masted, 384-foot ship called Sea Cloud 2. And I just talked to the radio officer, and we both made course adjustments so we would pass on their port side. But look at that shot of Sea Cloud with the sun in the background. What morning we've had. So after that great takeoff this morning, we got out here and it's pretty bumpy. I mean, the boat right now is bumpy. There's like 4 to 5 foot waves and they're all confused because the swell is coming from the east-northeast, but the wind is coming from the south, so it's kind of messing. So we're kind of pounding along. We got the main and the jib up, but the wind has died down to about 7 knots. And so my boat speed got down to like 5 knots. So I've turned on an engine, and so now we're motor sailing. But still, the boat handles these waves and these conditions really well. See that? We're dealing with a couple of issues. One of our wind instruments isn't giving us a reading right here. So we're having to go old school and look up at the Windex, which is a little pointer device at the top of the mast to see where the wind is coming from for adjusting our sails. Fortunately, I grew up sailing, so we didn't have any of that stuff. So we just looked at the wind and the sails and managed that way. So it's kind of funny because Lenny looks at me and she goes, "How are we going to sail without these instruments?" And I go, "With the wind." So anyway, we are halfway to Saint Maarten, 44 miles to go. So we just came through the bridge in Saint Maarten, and we're going for our first haul out at Bobby's Mega Yard. And the reason we're hauling the boat is because we're going to put a new coat of paint on it. The boat actually was painted a year ago in South Africa, and we're going to sand it off and put some new paint called Petit Black Widow. And we're going to burnish it, and it should be good for speed. Might need to be cleaned a little more often, but we're willing to do that. And then she should be good for another year of cruising. So we're super excited about it, but it's always a little nerve-wracking to haul out. And we've never hauled this boat. So we're going to pull into the slings and cross our fingers for a successful hoist. Okay, the travel lift has got the slings in the water. Of course, right now there's 25 knots true wind speed, and it's pouring down rain. Lenny's out there putting the lines out. See what's gonna happen? The wind is gonna blow us into the left side of the slip. So I need you to go put those fenders off the side. Wind just went down to 18 knots. So the boat is light. We couldn't use a bow thruster because the bow thruster drops down, and they have the slings, so there's no bow thrusting. We had 20 knots true, and it was really hard to get the boat in here because it just moves because it's so light. Anyway, now they've got us in the slings. Super scary, but I think we're good. Right now we're positioning the straps on the bulkhead. There's two places to lift the boat where there's a bulkhead going across the hull. He's gonna bring us all the way forward. We're gonna walk off the end of the longeron. We're gonna walk the plank. Always a thrill. We're acting like amateurs. We've been doing this for 25 years. But hauling is always a thrill.
That's where it takes me, baby, to show how much you mean to me. And I guess it's just the woman in you brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself. You're all in the world to me. Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. I have waited a lifetime.
You guys want to watch your channel? You guys upgrade?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Together we'll make history. And now it must be the woman in you that brings out the man in me. I know.
Do the other side?
Other side. Keep coming. All the way. No noise. This is the chain. I had my boards at 15%. The chain got caught over the board. Babe, we smashed the board. Take a picture of that. We smashed the board with the chain. We smashed the board with the chain the other night.
Holy shit.
Okay, babe, we're gonna do this board one more time. The left side.
Wait, can I go up on the starboard?
Yeah, go up on that one.
It's a bit bigger
A
than
little
you.
more.
You ready?
Yeah, can you go any more or is that it?
That's it.
Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time.
Hello everybody. We're excited to bring you this video. We hope you enjoyed it. And we're also excited to talk about warrior sailing. For this season, we haven't talked a lot about it. We are getting a lot of donations in from you guys to help support the program. And as a refresher, warrior sailing is not about taking veterans on boat rides. This is therapeutic care through sailing and camaraderie for injured and ill veterans. So we're really proud of this program, and we've got an event we would like to invite you to.
Yeah, this year we try to make it to at least one of their either basic training or advanced certification camps in a year. This year we're going to make it to the Annapolis one because it happens to be the week of the Annapolis Boat Show, which we are planning to attend as well. So we are going to be there on Wednesday, October 9th, and this will be the last day of a 3-day camp. We've done this several times. We've showed it in videos. We'll show it again here for you to see. But it's a lot of fun. We get to go out and sail with the veterans after they've taken the 2-day course to learn how to sail. And it's really
It's like a race.
It's a wonderful experience.
It's like a race on the
It's a
last
poker
day.
run, yeah.
And so we go out on a rib and we get to follow the boats around and go out with some of the crew of warrior sailing. So we
And
spend
meet the veterans at the camp. It's a great, it's a wonderful time.
And then it ends with an awards dinner, and it's a lot of fun. So we have room for 3 couples to join us on this event. And if you want the details, it's not a big donation, but yes, we need a donation to invite you to the camp. What I'd like you to do is email me at randy@svhappytogether.com, and I can give you the details and see if you guys maybe are going to the boat show and want to come in a day early and spend some time with us, get to know warrior sailing and the veterans. It's going to be awesome.
We'd love to have you.
Look at the mountain.
The wildest mystery, and to our surprise, we're happy and free. On the crest of a wave is where I want to be.
It's the end of an era. This necklace that I bought off a kid on the beach in Baja, California when we sailed there in 2018. I've been wearing this on the boat ever since, and I love it. And now it's broken. I broke it when I was lifting something. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to fix it, because this is a really important memento to me. And I think the answer is carbon fiber. I think we can build a backing and put it together and make this thing come back to life. Anyway, we'll try.